Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Darlene, and first of all, I want to apologize for the audio. Um, I have a microphone, whatever you want to call this, a microphone that I bought for like $4.99, something like that. But I don't know how to connect it to my computer, and I have a school right behind me, and those kids, like, let me tell you, like, they don't even let me sleep. So, it is my first video on this kind. Hopefully, the next video I can make it better, I'll promise. So, let's just get started. So, basically, what I want to show you guys is the trade that I took this morning. This was the only trade that I took. It crude oil, yeah, oil. So just bear with me in terms of, like, I'm gonna just walk you through my thought process on why I took the trade, why I entered where I entered, where I should have entered instead. I got something here. Just to clarify, this is a very small account. I started this account with 500. Today's my second day trading this account. I've been back testing, obviously, and I just switch. I'm starting to trade futures. I just switch from options, stock options. However, I feel like with futures, it's easier for you to be able to. I don't know. I don't know how I'm looking. It's whatever. With futures, it's easy to know what's your profit and what's your loss on the trade. At least for me, it's very important in terms of like psychology. Anyhow, it's important for me in terms of psychology because when I was trading options, I was so when I was trading options, I was so afraid in terms of, oh my god, like the price moved up but my contract didn't move up because of theta decay and all of those things. So I switched to futures. So far I'm liking it, but let's see. I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna try my best. I'll promise next video is gonna be better, but this is like as raw as you get it. Um, Again, I'm just starting, so just I'm starting, so just bear with me. So let's get started. Okay, so here's crude oil. So I trade order blocks. I have this guy, his name is Josh. He taught me how to do it. And then he recommended me to watch this YouTube channel called Royal Blue FX, I believe it is. I'll leave the details. And I follow him on IG, and I've watched all his videos, and the guy, he's amazing. This strategy is very straightforward. So just ignore all this, please. Anyhow. So basically this is the 4-hour chart. What I originally do, I look for order blocks. So order blocks are the last up or down candle before the big move. In this case, this is the last up candle before the drop. This is the last down candle before up. So what we're looking for breakup structures, and we are looking for change of characters. So I like to set up my order blocks on the 4 hour, and the 15 minutes, sometimes the fives, and obviously the 1 minute. I normally trade on the 1 minute, but this trade was my first time taking the trade on the 15 minutes, and it was also my first time trading oil. Now, I didn't realize that today was the oil inventory report, If I would have known that, I wouldn't have traded today. But okay, here we are. So okay, so I put my 4 hours order block. So I'm gonna go on the 15 minute. So this I had plotted from before. Um, I hope I'm making sense, guys. Cause yeah, all right. So this right here is my 15-minute order block. Again, the last up candle before the big move. So what I'm looking for right now, it's a retest on the order block, and obviously that will be a change of a break of structure. So sometimes I alternate between candle charts and the line chart to make it more visible for me. So as you can see, the stock went down. The stock, the future came down and then it went back up to retest the order block. So we need to see that mitigation going on, because typically order blocks, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, please. Um, there's a lot of orders that hasn't been filled, and pricing typically they go back to that in order to fill those orders. So as you can see, price went back up to the order block. So this is a break of structure on the 15 minutes. I was watching this setup since November 22nd. So as this happened, I'm like, okay, I need to see a break and a retest for the break of structure. So a break happened here, and this formed a change of character. So okay, so the break happened. Now I need to see a retest and then come back down, and then that will be a change of character. So obviously the stock moved, and the the retest finally happened here on the 23rd. So I set my lines, my change of character. I need to see it breaking and also retesting. Now, once it breaks, my entry will be on the retest of that change of character. I need to see the price coming back to that spot again. I do not take, there's some people that they take entries right here. There's some people that they take entries right there or on the retest. And there's others that they take entries as soon as it touches the order block. I like to see all one, two, three things happening in order for me to take an entry for a trade. So again, I need to see this to break and come back to the change of character. So it finally broke on the 23rd, and let's see what happened. It went down. Seemed like it didn't want to touch. Went down. Went down, up, 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 and it finally touched this morning. So as I saw that, so this was my setup. So let me just fix it a little bit to kind of make it more, hold on, let me fix it to make it more, so I can, let me just move this a little bit so I can explain it better. Maybe there. Okay. Okay. Move it more. So I just want to like explain. Okay. So okay. So as you can see, the price. Alright, let me delete this so you guys don't get it confused. Normally this color is for my 1 minute, but I didn't trade it on the 1 minute. I traded on the 15 minute, which is the black color. That's how I keep track of the colors. And again, I apologize, this video is like all over the place, but it's the first time that I make a video like this. I just want to show you what I do. Hopefully the next video is a little bit better. So let's keep going. Okay, so ooh, why did I move this? Okay, so what I did basically, all right, let me delete this too so you guys don't get it confused. Okay. So basically, what I did was I waited for the price to come back up and retest. I entered on this candle. So like I mentioned before, my original plan is the moment that it retests my change of character, I'm entering. So this is my entry. My stop loss is, so remember, this is the 4 hour order block. This is the 15-minute order block. My stop loss, it's a little bit over on the 15-minute order block because what I've noticed um, from back testing the strategy is that the price they tend to come back up in this area in order to keep on dropping. So that's the reason why I put my stop loss here, and then my take profit is I put it right here because this is another order block that formed in this uptrend. So remember what I said, typically the order blocks, they're orders that hasn't been filled, price one way or the other, it's gonna touch there. It may not happen today, it might happen tomorrow, who knows? Who knows when it's gonna happen? That's why you gotta be like very mindful. Like that's why you gotta be very, very mindful with your stop losses and take profit and all that. So again, like this is my profit taking, this is my stop loss. This right here is a very risky setup for me, and I didn't realize that because it was my first time trading crude oil, and I didn't realize how expensive their contract is. And I'm keeping it 1,000 with you guys. This account is a very small account. It's a $500 account, and I believe my risk was 133 to gain $223. 133 for a $500 account, it's not good. Don't ever do that. I don't know what I was thinking about. My stress level this morning was kind of high, and yeah, don't ever do something like this. Please don't just don't put yourself in this situation. um you want to be very, very careful, especially if you have a small account. And again, I don't know what I was thinking about. Now, again, like I said, my entry was here. However, after I put my order, I was like, shoot, I should have entered on the retest of the order block, the 4 hour order block, because the price needs to go there in order to mitigate all of those orders that has not been filled. And I put a little note for myself here. I should have placed my entry at the touch of the 4 hour order block because price needed to mitigate, lesson for next time. This could have went super south for me, but thank goodness it didn't. Um, I exited before it touched my original target, and the reason is because one, I found out that oil inventory report was today. I should have looked into that. And two, it was a very risky trade. So I should have I shouldn't have entered this trade. And if I did, I should have done it on the first minute and waited for the 4 hour order block to hit. So I exited right here, and the reason why I exited right there is because, as you can see, let me put a line. There's a zone here where prices have been, it was fighting before it kept on going up, and it did the same thing right there. So I was like, I'm not I'm sorry. I was like, I'm not gonna risk it. I already had like $50 or so in profit. So, once the market's giving you profit, just take your profit. And this was the candle. This was the candle where the inventory report came. Sorry about that. Interruption. All right. So again, like I said, what I was saying, I forgot what I was saying. Why did I forget? All right. Anyhow. Oh, okay. So yeah. So this was the hour where the inventory report came out. The price, like I was in profit like $17. And when this candle opened, oh my god, I was like negative $40 here. Not $40, but I was like negative 30 something dollars. And then all of a sudden it went down. I'm like, you know what? It's already a very stressful trade. I'm just gonna take my profit and I just gotta learn from it and not do the same mistake twice because it could have costed me like one third of my account or something like that. So, like, as you can see, technically, we are technically, if I wouldn't have sold, we are still in the trade, as you can see. The price has not kicking us out yet. Um, we would have still like we would have been in profit, obviously. So I left this here just to know exactly like how this trade would have planned out. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'm still new to trading futures and I would like to see what you guys have to say. I would love to see um, like any tips or anything that maybe I need to change or fix. But I know everybody's strategy is different, and just don't give up. I mean, I knew what I was gonna say. I wanted to say like I've been trading options, stock options, for the past like 2 3 years. Not recently. I quit my job December of last year, and my process was okay. I'm gonna trade options full time, but it seems that I couldn't get the hold of trading options. I wasn't profitable. Um, I was not consistent. It was too emotional for me. It was like a roller coaster until I got introduced to futures like a month ago or so. And what I did was I started back testing the strategy. Like I learned it again from somebody. I started back testing the strategy. I started seeing what works and what doesn't work. And I'm still learning. I'm still very new to this. And I just want to be very transparent because, like, other YouTube videos that I have seen from people, there are people that have been doing it for years and years and years, and they're super knowledgeable in whatever it is. But I haven't seen a channel with someone that's literally starting it out and it's going through the same struggles that I'm going. And again, there has been times where I wanted to quit right on the spot. I just, it has gotten to a very emotional state. But like I know deep down that I can do this. Like I know I can make money from this. I've seen people doing it and I know I have what it takes to do it. So it just takes time, patience, dedication. I'm still not consistent, but I know one day I will, and I know one day I'm gonna, make a living out of it. So hopefully this video kind of helped you guys out. I just wanted to put out there like what I did this morning. Let me know if you guys want to see more content like this. So yeah, awesome. All right, bye guys.